Hello my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and I love all things color. We talk about makeup, skincare, and also my favorite topic, sunscreens. I have a exclusive playlist dedicated just for sunscreens. If you're interested, if you're in the market for sunscreens, I will leave the link down below. You can take a look at it. But today we're going to be talking about eyeshadows. I think this is my very first eyeshadow of the year. I think so, or at least a palette. Did I buy singles? I don't think so. No, I've just been buying lipsticks and sunscreens, back and forth. Lots of lipsticks, so many lipsticks. I think I bought like 8 or 9 lipsticks, one from each new launch on Sephora. There have been so many lipsticks. So yeah, lipsticks and sunscreens, lipstick back and forth. This is my very first, and I just could not say no to Clionadh's palette just because I just love the company itself as a whole. I love their business ethics, I love their formula, I love how colorful they are. And they did like a collab with a beauty influencer, Emily Violet Marie. I know her just through this collab, to be honest. I never followed her before, so they did it like a good beautiful palette. And the brand itself is vegan and cruelty free, and so is this palette, and it's handmade in Toronto. And you get 11 shades that are 1 grams and 2 shades that are 2.5 grams of product. 1 gram is, I would say, 1.5 grams is definitely kind of like a full size, I would say. So you're mostly getting a full size. And then there are 2 shades that are like on the larger size, like a bigger size. I have to say, not all shades are of the same formula. Not all of there. It's not a multi-chrome palette. It's not just like a shimmer. Well, it's actually just a full-on shimmer palette. But there's I think they also have traditional duochromes. So few are your traditional duochromes, and then a couple of them are glitter multichromes, and then there are soft shimmers. So they have a lot of different types of shimmer shadows. So, and it does come with a mirror. This, you can see the mirror, I guess. And then beautiful palette. It's called the Dragon Fruit palette. Very colorful. It's like a mirrored, it's not mirrored, but this kind of see-through, kind of like a tinted plastic kind of a like aesthetic going on here. And they all have their names written there. And what else? No matte eyeshadows. I really wish there were some matte eyeshadows, because I didn't, but it's always a pleasure to use Viseart shadows. So this video we're gonna do swatches right away. And then I have a tutorial on how I achieved this purpley look, this entire makeup look. And that's it. And then, oh wait, before we go, I also kind of like dived deep into every single Clionadh shadow I have to see if I was able to find a dupe, because when I swatched this I was like, I think there are lots of dupes, but you're gonna have to wait and see how many dupes I was able to come up with. So yes, there's that. So swatches, makeup tutorial, and then dupes, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's just quickly swatch. This is Bubbles. So there are 2 multi-chromes that are glitter multi-chromes that are on the larger size. This is flaky and kind of it's not crumbly, but it is flaky and not like a smooth shimmer shadow. But on the eyes, it goes on really well. This is the shade I have in the center of the lids, that ultra glam kind of a shade that you see. That's the one. I know, not the perfect shade to blend in with the purpley pink look, but it goes well. See, it looks really well. All right, that's the shade. It is like a green to kind of a what can I say? It's like green to teal. And then Refresh is like a traditional duochrome. It's pink to baby with a baby pink shimmer. It's like a pink base with a baby pink, like a, sorry, not baby pink, like a pale lavender. That's Refresh. This is the shade I have in the inner, kind of in the center of the lid, but in the center I kind of top this with this. So just outside of this, the center, that light pink you see is this shade. Yep. And then we have Strawberry Pear, which is using the wrong finger. Strawberry Pear is kind of like a dark coral. Look how dark that is, like a reddish coral. So this is not, this also has kind of like a, I guess, silvery kind of a look shift, I guess, like a very pale blue kind of shift. But I love how that reddish coral is so vibrant. I love it. So Strawberry Pear, and then Dragon Teeny. Dragon Teeny is again is actually a multi-chrome. Beautiful, beautiful shade. You don't see the purple tones, but it's there. There is like a tone of purple that probably kind of you don't see it, but it's purple shifting green, teal mostly, greenish teal. So that's that. Oops. And then Infusion. Infusion is a purple shade. Wow, it's been so long since I did like a there is a purple shade in there, glitter multi-chromes, which looks very similar to this. Hang on, let me see if I get it. Why didn't I think of that? Where are you? Okay, not this. Let me guess this. Yeah. Look at that. What is that called? It's hard to get things out right now, but I will, I guess, take a look. And yeah, look, but it's a little different. It's more like a, I guess they are kind of similar. It's more pinky and more deeper, right? I don't know what it's called, but I will find out and put the name down below. So next, these three shades are kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. So Hilo Sirius. Hilo Sirius is actually a duochrome, or even you could, yeah, I think it's a duochrome. It's your traditional duochrome where it kind of shifts a little bit cranberry red to kind of a magenta shade. You see that? That's very pretty. It's actually so vibrant. And then we have Sweetened. This is a hot, I mean, that is so reddish pink, very pretty. And then this one, Exotic. Exotic is the one I have in the inner and the outer corner, mixed in with a little bit of purple. So I gotta say, these three, the three pinks that were in the middle, they kind of look the same on me. Usually darker, richer colors, they look quite different on darker skin tone. It's only the lighter colors that kind of look the same because they're all kind of, I don't know, light. But the richer colors, they look quite different. And I was a little, not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed to see three pinks from the same family that look very similar. I was a little taken aback. So yeah, that's just my my only downside with the palette is just why three pinks that look basically the same. They could have definitely added something from a completely, or they could have just gone with a straight up red. No, straight up red. And then this purple is what I kind of like also kind of mixed in with this pink. I put this down and then kind of just put a teeny tiny bit on that to create this purple look. This is just a beautiful soft shimmer, like your regular metallic. And then Kata Sei is a lime green. That's also a shimmer, your regular traditional shimmer shadow. And then Dragonfly is kind of, I don't know, like an acid green. I don't know. Looks like an acid green. I don't even know how to describe that green. Like a mint, like a darker mint, but it doesn't look mint at all. Okay, Fruit Fizz. It's another kind of orange. Oh my god, I created a look with this in the previous video that I made, and I am in love with that. That orange, that beautiful popsicle orange, like a mandarin orange, looks ridiculously pretty. And that orange really comes through. It does not look like a green. It doesn't look like gold on me. That orange really pops on my skin, and it just like, it's insane. It really is. It looks so pretty. I am so in love with that shade. Just wow. Both this shade and this one, so pretty, guys. They look so pretty when you use it with a matching matte shadow. It looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, like a beautiful monochromatic but vibrant look. This is the other larger sized glitter multichrome. It's like a peach with shifts kind of a little bit green. You probably don't see much, but because it's a very light shade. So those are the colors. So yeah, I think my only grievance is the pinks that are kind of like all similar, but otherwise, I mean, they are pretty colors. I can't complain, but they are the same at the same time. So yeah, quick review before we jump into demo and dupes. Oh, in the dupe video, I think I already filmed that, so I don't really show this purple shade. Where are you? This purple shade, but I will take a look at what the niche color is, and then I will put it down below. So all in all the shades work really well. They mix beautifully with one another. You don't need glitter glue, because this side in the demo section, you'd see this side I created with a glitter glue and this side without a glitter glue, and they are pretty good. It doesn't look flaky, it doesn't look dry. The application was very smooth. All in all, the palette is beautiful formula. Just make sure you like it, like the color stories. If you're not a colorful person, you probably won't like it that much, because oh, I forgot to tell you how much it costs. It's $75. Very expensive, but Clionadh shadows are expensive, and with shipping, tax, and all that, there was insurance too that they just add like $1 or something. With everything together, I believe I spent like $90 on this, so it was a very expensive palette. So just FYI. So all in all, I do like the formula. They work really well with one another. They blend and they mix well with one another. Easy to apply. The metallic eyeshadows are kind of thin, but they are at the same time very smooth. They are opaque, and they are not muddy. They just don't like become powdery and dry on the lids. They are really well made shadows. I love them. So definitely consider it if you love colors. And if you like pinks, you definitely love this, because there are 3 pinks. So anyways, guys, let's head on over to the demo section. All right, guys, let's get ready. We're going to be doing this magenta silvery look on this eye, and on my face it's a little shiny. I have sunscreen on, and this eye is also a little prepped. I know it kind of looks pink, but I usually add like some kind of base that dries down, so my eyeshadow lasts longer, not to intensify the shade or anything like that. That's something I always do. It just so happens that today it's a pink color. So I'm going to be using Viseart's, what is this called? Milieu, right? Milieu, Matte's Milieu, and the first shade right there. to just create a transition shade. Add the darker shades, and then I'm gonna pick this one from the second row to kind of darken that as well. I'm using a peach shade, I know, for a magenta look, but those are the colors that I picked. So this darker purple shade in the outer V. It's always a pleasure to use Viseart shadows. I'm telling you, especially when you are so busy and you really just want to create a perfect, flawless look within seconds. If you want to play around and mix colors, even then Viseart is amazing because their eyeshadows really mix well. Definitely for an artist, made for an artist. But if you want to play with a lot of other kind of like texture, you know, with respect to metallic, definitely this might kind of appear a bit boring, but if you know to, if you're really creative, that is, Viseart is really interesting. So that's what we have in the outer V. So airbrush and so amazing. Okay, let's do the lower lashes. I know it's like a flat brush, but I just like to use this for just to stamp product in the lower lashes, to be honest, instead of like a big fluffy brush. I like to use a fluffy brush for to pick a lighter color like this. I would pick this color. Oh wait, this one, sorry. Just that. That's it. Such an airbrushed matte look. You can even just like finish this look with a matte eyeshadow on the lids and just call it a day. We are gonna go into detail into creating this look. So I'm gonna pick up this shade Exotic and just apply in the inner corner. Actually, I forgot to put down, do I have glitter glue? Because I did do glitter glue on this eye, but I kind of forgot. But so you guys are going to see what it looks like to use, not to use a glitter glue to create this like glittery look. I'm sure it's going to come out fine. So inner 1/3 and the outer 1/3, the same eyeshadow. I always love mixing like reds and red or like warmer colors with cool pinks, like a, well, not like a hot pink, but even that would look good. So that's what it looks like. You can just put this entire lid and then it looks so pretty with the orange and the pink. But we're gonna go ahead and add more. So we're gonna go with the first shade, this one. It kind of looks pink, but it kind of looks very lighter pink. You see that? And with a hint of like a purple, like a very, it's a baby pink base with like a baby purple or like a very light lavender. See that? So I'm just gonna put it right there. So this is like more like a soft shimmer. Definitely going back and blending that out. Definitely do not worry. So that's something that we have. And then for the inner center, I'm going to use this shade. This is like so greenish, but I thought I just like put it in there. See what that looks like. I'm just using a finger, but no glitter glue or anything like that. Just taking it a little bit up to the brow bone to kind of get that very ultra glam look. So that's what we have. But I kind of thought that something was, when I was creating this look, I thought that something is seriously missing. The red is kind of just hanging in there. I mean, the magenta shade is kind of hanging in there, and I'm just like kind of going back and deepening everything, just basically. So I thought I would just add a hint of purple. I don't want a lot of purple, but I wanted to add just a hint of purple there to see if it would create a depth. And that's what really, do you see that purple? That's what really created the depth. Otherwise it kind of looks, I don't know, the purple really brings that look together. So I'm just gonna, what I did was I just took a little bit of purple and just touched it there. I kind of like mixed it. Basically, I didn't even apply the purple in a particular like a spot, like an area, like a inner 1/3 or anything. I just kind of mixed it with that pink. Kind of created like a depth. You see that? And now I think it looks really good. That purple really brings out some depth, and now I love it. Now I think it looks really good because you have like a pinky purple, and then you have that coral matte from the Viseart. It really brings the look together. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm using this one, very pale peach. There we go. It kind of matches, I guess, the matte peachy shade that I have going on there. So yeah, all in all, that's it. I'm just gonna go and put some mascara and eyeliner, and I'll be back. I am back. I'm gonna set my face with this powder, Laura Geller's Balance and Brighten, the shade Deep. It's pretty deep. Hang on, is this right? No, hang on. Wrong brush. Sorry about that. It's gonna stamp this, not a lot, just gently, barely getting anything, to be honest. Just kind of taking away that glow. Not really looking to create any coverage or anything. Just like that. That's it. And we're gonna go and put some Tower 28 Beauty's Beach Please Cheek Balm, I think. I know it looks kind of warm. I guess it's not the right color for the eye look that I have going on, but still. After you apply the blush, highlighter, and set your face with the finishing powder, all you would see is just like a flushed look rather than like what color exactly. I guess even color doesn't really matter. I guess it's just like some kind of color on your cheeks. There we go. And I've been really loving this highlighter from Laura Geller. It's in the shade French Toast. I know it looks ridiculously white, and there's hardly any shine to it, but on the skin it looks so good. No white cast. There is a color called French Vanilla, I think. That was on the lighter side for me. This one works really good. I love this. This is a high or like a powder that you can just like put all over your face for that glow. I know it kind of looks plain now, but once it sets on your skin and mixed in with the finishing powder, I'm using this as a finishing powder, Laura Geller's Balance and Glow. This is Glow powder. I'm gonna just sweep this all over my face just to get that glow. And yeah, once you sweep that all over your face, look at that, the melted in with the highlighter, melted in with the finishing powder. It gives a very beautiful glow from within kind of a situation. And the blush also kind of gives color to your skin, but you don't really need to know what color exactly, you know what I mean? It just needs to give a kind of like a flushed look. So yep, last step is my favorite step, which is lipstick. I had like a lip balm on. What? Jack Black? Yeah, I think it's Jack Black. This is YSL's Candy Glaze. Look at that. Look at that glazed look. Candy Glaze Gloss Stick. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. I seem to have brought all the wrong colors. This is again much warmer than this purpley pink look. Anyways, I love this formula. It's so glossy, but it's not a formula that would just like melt off as you're applying it on your lips itself. Recently I got the Hourglass one, and that was just, I don't know, I just could not get behind that formula. The packaging, nothing worked for me. So this is nothing like that. Amazing formula. It's actually pretty hot today, and it's like not melted off or anything, and it doesn't feather, it doesn't like bleed. It looks like a color or formula that would bleed, but no, it does not. I'm just gonna take away the excess. It doesn't get on your teeth. If you clean it on the inside like this, I do this, some people just like put the finger in. So if you really clean the inside of the lips, it doesn't get into your on your teeth at all, and it just gives like a beautiful ultra glowy glossy look. So that is a finished look. So let's get right into the dupes, or like I just have like 2 dupes, which I don't know where they've gone. Hang on, give me 1 second. All right, let's talk dupes. I, as a makeup lover who loves to buy new makeup, I think this is good news for me. But if you're just like a one and done kind of girl, you'll be like, oh no. Because I searched all of my Clionadh multi-chromes, and I did not find a lot of dupes, to be honest. I was as I was watching this part, I was like, I think I'll find a lot of dupes. But no, I did not find dupes. I kind of found dupe for these glitter multi-chromes, these 2. But hang on, these 2, but still they're not dupes at all, guys. So those are the 2 shades that I wanted to show you guys, those 2 colors. This is in the shade Glint. Hang on. These are the glitter multi-chromes that Clionadh has. Let me see. That is Glint, right? That's a glitter. And from the palette, I'm just swatching the one from the palette. Second, this is more teal and this is more green. But otherwise, I don't really see a lot of difference, to be honest. This kind of shifts teal. You see that it kind of shifts teal, this one, like a green, like a bright green to a teal. So that teal is what we see here, but otherwise they're not dupes. Just wondering why. I mean, I'm wondering why I'm showing this shade as a dupe, but this is the closest I could get. This is the closest I could get. Okay, next is the Effervescent, the peachy one. This is a pale peach to a green shift. The lighting is not perfect here to see that shift. I need to like just have changed it. The other glitter multi-chromes I have is Gleam, which kind of has a pink shift, but it's not peach at all. This one looks so peach. I don't know, in the video the peach is so like evident, but on my skin tone in person the peach is not evident. You see, this is the dupe which I was talking about, which is not even a dupe. So this was the closest thing I could really find, which goes to say that I didn't find any dupes. So this palette is such a well-made palette, and there are no dupes, to be honest. Technically speaking, there are no dupes. So I'm very happy about that I have like very unique set of like colors here in this palette. So the only downside is the middle row, where they have these 3 pinks, which basically look kind of very similar on me. So yeah, that's the only downside I would say, but otherwise everything is super duper good. I definitely recommend. Formula wise, amazing. So yeah, I really hope this video helped you make a decision whether you want to buy it or not. Let me know down below. I would love to know if you want to buy the palette or not. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.